is it? I don't remember what it's called. Boop doop doo. Lulu, Barry, please talk about random stuff while I try and find this game.
Random stuff. Random stuff.
Lulu,
Random stuff.
Lulu,
Random
please.
So, like,
stuff.
semen.
Random stuff.
Lulu, please.
Random stuff. Random stuff. Random
I think
stuff.
Lulu's broken.
Anya told me to talk about random stuff. So I'm talking about random stuff.
Lulu's given out a 404, random stuff not found.
Get it, get it, get it,
Get
get it,
it?
get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it,
Please.
get it.
No, but
Please.
seriously, that song reminds me of a future funk mix I've heard. Which is not so awful and repetitive, but it pops into my brain.
Where is it? Uh.
You sounded like a cat just went
Meow.
meow.
Meow. Oh, here. Found it.
Meow.
It's gonna play an ad though. No.
Oh boy.
Because I forgot to put ad block on Safari. Actual fear.
Safari. You deserve ads.
Well, because, like, okay, so I still forgot to put Flash on Chrome. That's why. That's why.
This is why you flash Chrome. Always flash Chrome, guys.
Well, but I thought that the one that was for Chrome was like a virus, but then it turned out that it wasn't. Okay. 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 L video. Okay. Use there. There we go. Oh, please don't tell me it's gonna make me watch another ad. Please don't make me watch another ad, please. I'm begging you, just play the game.
From curse to curse. This whole stream is gonna be cursed.
Okay. Okay.
It's like it's supposed
We're
to be.
good. It's good. We're good now. Wrong window. I don't even need this window.
Lever, crunk.
Wrong lever. Of
Wrong
course,
lever,
the
crunk.
stream where we have another person on is always going to be cursed, I feel like, now. Like, that's just the lore at this point.
And yeah, it was cursed without people on it.
But
It was
doesn't
cursed
matter
the
if
second
who's on
we
it.
didn't get semen.
You know what? You have a point.
Barry has a point.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you guys got me craving semen, and I just can't stop bringing it up now.
This is actually the worst timeline.
Okay, serious stuff needs to be.
Also, I just noticed you guys
Just
can't even
remember
see the chat.
exclamation point now. Yeah, we can't.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's always my fault. Anya, what is
Always
going
your
on?
fault.
We're playing a game. We're playing a different game this time. We're gonna play this game instead.
Oh shit, this uses Flixel. I remember that.
What? Do you have some lore to share with us?
I'm pretty sure that little F that showed up in the corner is from a Flash engine, like game engine that someone made years ago. It was called Flixel.
I have never heard of that. I mean, I don't really know the names of the different Okay.
Oh my god, Mark.
It's a bus scene in Spice World. Yeah. Okay, so in this game, it relies on hearing sound because when you are just walking around, you don't hear anything except for like whooshing noises. So in order to hear the sounds, you have to stop and like just listen. Which is probably the absolute worst for you guys right now since you can't hear a single thing.
Oh, well, that's normal for us.
Yeah, especially me.
I forgot what the
This
controls
is-
are.
We'll just start pressing buttons then, see what happens.
This is kind of freaky.
Mark, don't be silly. It's okay. But definitely go to bed. You've got to get up early. You go work in the morning.
Oh, that is true. Why is it not letting me go through this door? I'm pressing.
You know what? We could have played the Quiet Man instead.
Why would we play the Quiet Man? Also, I don't have that.
You cannot get ye flask.
Is the game McFrickin' broken?
Night, Mark.
Good night, Mark. Sleep well.
Again.
Good night, Mark. Sleep tight. Oh, shoot. There we go.
We were talking about it in Sushi Stream. We could play Sonic.exe.
Really?
Yeah.
That's scary. Except not really. That game doesn't actually freak me out.
No, me neither.
Is that the, like, weird collection of, like, fetish minigames?
No, that's the Sonic Dreams collection.
No, Berry.
That's the Sonic Dreams collection.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm an idiot. This is our song. This is your song. This is how you will become yourself. Listen to us, listen to them. Truth may be loud, or it may be faint. It's the name of the game! Anyways.
What sound?
Oh my gosh. So we need to go through that door, but we also need to avoid it when it gets dark like that. Because that means the bad guys are around. Like that. So we're going around that and coming down here.
So this is Don't Starve.
I wish. Sonic Ball. But wait, that means you're not going to bed. I speak from the inside, song and silence, light and darkness. Know that every fight is born from the fight that lies within. From the fight, wait. Did I miss a line? I looked away from the screen for like 1 second.
No, you got it.
Okay.
This is from like the middle aughts, isn't it?
What?
This game.
Is from what?
We will never get our answer.
Yeah, we'll never get our answer, I guess. Barry's just like, well, you didn't hear me the first time.
Well,
Oh, sorry, I was
she
Googling.
She said, is this from like the middle naughty? Like, what year is this from?
I have no idea.
2014, apparently.
What? 2014? For this? Someone must have made it for Game Jam or something.
At least that's when it wound up on Congregate.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm like, where's the door? Am I just terrible at this?
Like everything.
Also, Googling Faint Game got me all sorts of warnings against choking yourself.
What?
Cursed!
That's pretty
Yeah,
cursed.
it was like this hordes of like, you know, those like PSA kind of things that are like, you know, kids, that game where you choke yourself out, it's bad. You could wind up like David Carradine.
What? What is actually going on right now? I haven't been able to find this red door in like ages. Where is it? And whoa! What happened? That was weird. Where is the red door?
David Carradine played Bill, I believe, in Kill Bill, and he was the main star of the old TV series Kung Fu, and he died from autoerotic asphyxiation in his hotel room.
Really? I had no idea.
Which supposedly, though, which supposedly Robin Williams did to himself, so...
Yes, but Robin Williams was trying to die.
Yeah. That's why I did supposedly.
David Carradine was just trying to rub one out.
He was trying to see semen.
I found it!
He was trying to find the semen game.
Okay.
But he found it and you streamed instead.
Yep. Absolutely. Which is us literally just wandering around this weird area trying to find doors and stuff. I hear nothing right now.
Well, that makes 3 of us.
Where is it?
Where's what? Where's Wally?
I hear it. But where is it?
Wally's chilling with Seaman.
Oh, it's the door. That's not helpful.
Hear what, Anya?
Oh my gosh, guys.
But it's not our fault we got here. It's your fault.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
This game is literally all about hearing the stuff that's going on. Oh, there it is. Hello.
Welcome back, Sploosh.
You know,
Welcome.
eventually the joke is going to get old. But until then...
Okay, now we have to find the green door. Which I think was over here.
Oh, not too much going on, Sush. We were just, you know, talking about choking yourself to, you know, get a little bit of but going a bit too far and, not...
Dying.
Yep. That is the lore.
Because Andy's playing the game we can't hear.
Yep. And I'm trying to find a green door.
So we might as well entertain ourselves.
That I
Like
have...
talking about auto asphyxiation.
I mean, this is a podcast. So. Oh, here's the green
So auto
door.
asphyxiation is fair game.
I guess so. Oh, the menu changed.
Alright, let's check Google. List of people who have died of autoerotic...
Give us the list.
And of course it gives me, under the list of, people also ask, what did David Carradine die of? When did David Carradine die? What happened to David Carradine? What is David Carradine?
I wonder.
Who knows, really? Also, Tanaf. You need to knock out retine syrup.
Press enter to continue.
Yeah, I don't know any of these people. Except David Carradine.
Except David Carradine. The only one. Aha! Aha! This is like the worst game I could have picked to play on a This is like the absolute worst one.
Oh, one of them was a conservative MP.
That makes sense.
He failed to appear for a meeting in the House of Commons, so his secretary went to look for him and found him naked except for a pair of stockings and suspenders with an electrical cord tied around his neck and a black bin liner over his head and an orange in his mouth.
The best thing was that it was ruled accidental.
people would say I shouldn't be laughing at this man's death, but oh my god.
An orange in his mouth.
Yeah,
An orange in his mouth.
well, it's an orange slice, not an entire orange.
You don't know
Apparently.
that.
That's what it says in the thing I'm looking at. So I think he would have checked to the other things before he checked on the orange. Especially having a fucking bag over his head.
Should we play something else?
Sonic.exe.
We're playing that. Didn't you just say Sushi was gonna play that?
No, I said we discussed it in his stream.
Oh.
We were talking to Nick and they talked about Sonic.exe.
This is not the most stream-friendly game. It really is not. I made a big mistake. That's the fact here.
Well, then we're keeping the theme with stream unfriendly conversation as well.
I mean, I guess. I mean, you have a point.
I'm just gonna look up unusual deaths.
Yeah, why are we here? Why are we here, guys? That's the real question.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Well, I mean, Elvis tried to take a shit so hard it gave him a heart attack.
Wait,
well,
is that
this
really
one
the
I
story?
remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the story. Well, I remember this incident from 2005 where this guy tried to have anal sex with the horse called Mr. Hands.
Oh my god,
Died from
Mr.
it.
Hands!
Yeah!
I remember Mr. Hands!
Because it perforated his colon. Uh,
Maybe the AI's right and we should all just be wiped out.
Maybe.
Behold humanity.
I just really like the ironic deaths because Jimmy Halcyon, the owner of Segway, died after riding a Segway off a cliff. He died by driving his own Segway off a cliff.
Wow.
But I thought they didn't tip over.
I mean, how did that happen? Did he just, like, go way too fast?
Is Is that even possible on a Segway?
He had suffered multiple blunt force injuries of the chest and spine consistent with a fall whilst riding a gyro bike. But this was in West Yorkshire, so...
Huh.
The Daily Mail apparently had a diagram showing the trajectory of his fall.
I love it.
Wow. That is... wow.
That's the Daily Mail.
No, I didn't want this one.
Lottie Michelle Belk in 2016 had a very Japanese horror death when she was fatally stabbed in the chest by a beach umbrella. Wind speeds at the time reached 20 to 25 miles per hour or 32 to 40 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, that's pretty Final Destination.
Yeah, like I said, it's very Japanese horror.
There was one lady who died. It's not unusual, but well, I guess it's a little unusual. But it was particularly horrible. I believe it was in China when the escalator she was in, the top of it fell out, and she got dragged into the working.
Oh
What?
yeah, I knew about that one.
That's insane.
That happens a hell of a lot in Eurasian countries. They have very terrible workings of those things. They don't seem to give a shit. Because kids constantly get trapped in that.
It was like she was there with her kid and it gave out, and she could either throw her kid to safety or jump to safety, and she threw her kid to safety.
Yeah, she was amazing. She was amazing. Because I watch a lot of the bad side of the internet, and there's videos of the guy was holding their kid while they were going up the elevator, and he accidentally dropped his kid, and the kid fell five floors down. That was fun. Oh wait, I mean escalator. I just find this stuff fascinating.
Where in the world is the yellow one?
Sam Ballard, 29, died from angiospermiosis after eating a garden slug as a dare 8 years earlier. Oh, he got ringworm. From eating a slug he ate 8 years later.
See, ringworm is treatable too, so he just never went to the doctor about it.
Apparently.
Yeah, I feel like there's like something like eating me from the inside out, but you know, whatever.
That actually sounds scary.
Yeah, it can cause meningitis from swallowing a slug. Nobody swallow a slug. That is the moral of the story. Transmission of parasite is usually from eating raw or undercooked snails or other vectors. Infection is also frequent from ingestion of contaminated water or unwashed salad that may contain small snails and slugs, or have been contaminated by them. So also clean your salads.
That's scary. Where is this one?
I mean, apparently it causes like symptoms straight away. So either it was a slow burner or he just ignored it.
Like, I've been through worse. Dies.
Infection presents with severe abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, and weakness, which gradually lessens and progresses to fever, and then to the central nervous system symptoms and severe headache and stiffness of the neck.
We're about to die.
Which can lead to death if not treated.
So, who's up for some Spice Girls?
No, I don't want to go back to that. We just need to think of something else. Oh wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay.
Where did this guy live, Lulu?
He doesn't say. Sam Ballard, 2000.
Because if he lived in the US, I actually totally understand that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at our healthcare. Yeah, I'll probably get better. I don't need to go $10,000 into debt.
He was in Australia. That makes sense. Everybody gets killed. Oh, he got paralyzed by it. The stupid Wikipedia doesn't say very much, but searching for him shows that he got severely paralyzed by the slug.
Really?
So it's entirely possible that he did get treated for it and then died 8 years later of complications with the worm out of his body.
Ooh.
Sam, Jimmy Galvin, and a group of friends were having a red wine appreciation night 2010 where a slug crawled into view. They were like, should I eat it? And he ate it, and he quickly fell ill and was taken to hospital where he was found to be infected with rat lungworm. While most people develop no symptoms at all, very rarely it causes an infection of the brain, which unfortunately he must have gotten.
Huh.
He lapsed into a coma for 420 days, which is over a year, and leaving him a quadriplegic.
That reminds me of that there's like this illness that kids can get from getting strep throat.
He suffered from seizures and couldn't control his body temperature. He also had to be tube fed.
Okay, these aren't just ringworms either.
He just got extremely unlucky. Because, like the article said, it doesn't normally give you, it usually just makes you sick. But in rare cases, it just paralyzes you and kill you. He just got extremely lucky. He was only, he was like 19 when it happened. To be in a coma for 420 days. So it would have been 20 or something when he woke up, only to be paralyzed for the next 8 years. Paralyzed for the next 7 years. He just got extremely lucky. And also the fact he was in Australia probably didn't help.
Yeah, there's like apparently like sometimes when kids get strep throat, they can get like another illness in the brain like
Yeah.
afterwards. I forgot what it's called, but like usually like afterwards like parents report like their kids like acting really weird and like violent, and it turns out like something about like the reaction to the strep throat like leads to like your immune cells, because it's like an immune deficiency thing where like your immune cells attack them like your own cells, and then basically the immune cells start attacking some of the cells in your brain, and so that's what leads to like some kids like not being the same after strep throat. And it's also why like the idea is to try and avoid like, because the thing is technically kids don't need medication for strep throat when they get it, because your body could get rid of it itself. But the reason medication is given is because of doctors trying to avoid that possible turnout of like, you know.
Okay, so the name for that is pediatric autoimmune neuropsychiatric disorder associated with streptococcus. Oh, wait, sorry. Pediatric autoimmune neuropsychiatric disorders associated with streptococcal
Yeah,
infections,
or
or known by
pandas.
the acronym PANDAS.
Yep.
Oh, so
I
cute.
watched a whole documentary on it. That's why I knew.
I love that the acronym is PANDAS.
I know, it's like, oh,
Oh.
it's so nice. Oh, it like hurts your child. Oh, shoot. So, hi, Sasha. Yeah, Persania is only on Tuesdays, which is why it's called Persania Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So, right now we're having our podcast, which was supposed to be about the Spice Girls game, but that game was so terrible. We're trying to play other games, but it hasn't been working out so far. It's mostly just turned into a podcast where we talk about crazy ways to die and illnesses and whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently strep throat is a vector for Pazuzu.
Yeah,
Your
pretty.
head turns around and you start speaking ancient Latin.
Well, not. It's not exactly like that, but it's still pretty freaky. Because I saw the documentary on it, and like the kids basically like change from being like normal kids to like absolutely like they'll be violent and they'll hurt themselves and like do all sorts of crazy stuff. And I've heard like even some parents saying that like their kid says like I want to be like a good person but I just can't stop myself and things like that. Apparently like pretty crazy. Such a cheerful topic, yeah. Sorry, Sasha, you came in at a pretty great time.
It all started with David Carradine.
Yee.
Also, we're starting a new game. Here we are. So
Oh
here I
yeah, and
am.
this great one. Okay, continue.
Wait, no, you go. You go. What is it?
Basil Brown, a 40-year-old health food advocate from Croydon, England, died from liver damage after consuming 70 million units of vitamin A and around 10 US gallons, 38 liters of carrot juice over 10 days, turning his skin bright yellow. He
Wow.
killed himself from being too healthy.
Yeah, that's why I say like, you should be able to, enjoy life because technically everything kills you, including oxygen. Oxygen is slowly
Yeah.
killing us. So the very thing we need to like live with to breathe is also killing us.
Okay, so the person didn't die in this one, but I remember a pretty good story. There was apparently a guy who worked in like a machine shop, and he discovered that it felt really good if he took like the rough sandpaper off the belt sander and used the spinning cloth belt underneath for things. And apparently one day he got a little too close to the whirring machinery, and whoop, up his testicle goes into the rafters.
No!
And
Speaking
so
of that,
he grabs a stapler, staples himself shut, and tries to go about his day as if nothing had happened.
Oh,
oh
what?
my god.
This all comes out several days later because, of course, dumbass, he just stapled himself shut. He gets an infection and has to go to the ER. He
Wow.
winds up he winds up surviving, and because of doctor-patient confidentiality, like none of the identifying details could be released. But people like investigating the story actually tracked down the doctor who submitted it to a medical journal, and he did confirm that yeah, no, that's not an urban legend. That's a thing that happened. I treated that guy. He came back in like a year later for something unrelated, and we had a laugh.
And we had a laugh. Oh my gosh. Also, yesterday I saw one girl streaming and she was speaking of supplements. I just said, please do not have too many supplements. You might hurt yourself if you don't do it per prescription. And I got insta banned by the girl. That's so true though. Like, I've actually told people about that. Like, how, people talk about, oh, you could just live off supplements. And it's like, no, you can't. You gotta be careful with all this stuff. Everything is, the best thing to do is to like do things in moderation. Too much of anything is a bad thing. And I think that if you even if you eat like some things that a lot of people would consider bad and whatnot, like I think as long as you like take things in moderation, it's all going to be just fine and you'll be pretty healthy. Like you don't need to follow some specific regimen necessarily. Like the only kinds of people I think who should absolutely need to follow like certain diets and whatnot are people with like certain issues that need diets to address them. And that's it. Otherwise, like I think the idea that oh like these things are good and these things are bad is kind of stupid, especially since like it constantly changes because in the end everything's actually bad for you, like
Yeah, the
literally
poison's
everything.
in the dose.
Yeah, like my mom was just like I was looking at a magazine and they said that like eggs are bad for you, and I'm like the other day they said like broccoli is bad for you, or like the other day before that they said like fish is bad for you. Guess what, every food is bad for you if you have too much of it. That's why, like, are you just gonna stop eating, because that's also bad for you. literally it's all about life is all about balance. That's literally all it is, because the idea is life comes from chaos. If our bodies went into equilibrium, we die. Like, our bodies don't go into equilibrium until we die. Until then, it's a constant, like, this and that going on, if that makes sense.
We are walking chemical reactions.
Yeah. So it's constant chaos going on in there. So you can't just think, oh, if I follow this certain thing, it'll be okay. Like, no, that's not how it works. Life is chaotic. That's just how it is. If it wasn't, we would not be alive. Yeah.
Yeah, we are diving down into Reaper territory.
Yep.
We're diving down into Ghost Leviathan grounds.
Anyways.
Watch out, I'm going to shoehorn another Subnautica reference into this.
Nice.
Okay,
Anyways.
this is my last one. That's a Berry. uh, Richard Wilhelm got a. He was at a tennis match and a ball got hit into his balls, and he fell backwards out of the chair he was in. He was in the officiating chair, and he fell out of the chair onto the ground and hit his head and died 5 days later
Wow.
because he got hit in the balls.
Wow. That's actually insane.
Critical hit!
Yeah. Yeah, it's like KO.
Fatality. Anyway,
Anyways.
continue.
Monster kill.
So here I am, a journalist driving to North Wales, going to investigate a couple of mysterious deaths and the disappearance of the suspect. I don't remember how to proceed. This is a problem.
I think you should go to Dennis.
Oh no, it was going and I missed it! The country house has a reputation of being... This whole thing has just been incredible. The country house has a reputation of being haunted and for there being unexplained deaths, and oh my gosh, I'm moving the screen again. So... Okay. Anyways. Okay, there have been a few confirmed strange occurrences, such as kids sneaking into the house and going missing. Workmen have fallen to their deaths, and even some of the police who went to investigate have died or disappeared. Now the owner and prime suspect, Eldon Crow, has vanished. His brother claims he is innocent and wants me to see if I can get to the bottom of it all. I don't know what he thinks the police may have missed. Eldon's disappearance makes me think he's guilty. Besides, things are sure shit. Car tires squeal. Car crashes. What the hell was that? It looked like a person.
Hi, Heart.
Oh, hey, Heart. Ayo. Hello. Welcome, welcome.
That's not what I meant at all.
Yeah, we're doing like some weird stuff. My car, it's trashed. It doesn't look like I hit anyone, and I can't see anyone around. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I mean, look at him go. I know he's so fast. He's like, Noom,
Gotta go
Noom.
faster, 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 faster. Down.
Down, down, down. I can't go further into the house because it's too dark. It's too dark. It's
Well,
too
that's
dark.
no good.
And that's no good. It's no good. He's got places to
Waggles my
be.
finger while holding a chili dog in my hand.
Yeah. Chili dogs. Gotta go faster, 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 Sonic X. Do do do.
The art style makes me think of like mini games in the Five Nights at Freddy's
Really?
games.
When
Yeah.
I look at this, I think of like, what was it? That one game, Faith, that someone mentioned in Sushi's chat the other day. Yeah, it reminds
It
me of Faith.
also it also makes me think of E.T. The game that shall not be named.
Oh gosh, I can't believe you brought that up.
Didn't they find that dump a couple years ago?
Yee, they did.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh my gosh.
A literal dump. Look it up, Barry.
Give me a sec.
Okay, you had the second.
1
Every
second.
time Andrew says it, I get annoyed. Like, give me a second. Okay.
Sorry, I got distracted by this new Mega Man Robot Master. They call him C-Man.
Where in the world is the fuse? It's
Ban me? Why, sir? What did I do? It's Barry that's mentioned the semen. Not me. If Anya bans me, she won't have a podcast.
yeah. That is a fact. TBH.
Hey, Barry, do you think you want to replace me?
Oh, I could never replace you.
That is a yes. I can tell. I can tell by the voice. Hey guys, Anya's got a new co-host. I guess this really is my last podcast.
No, Lulu.
The joke became fact.
So they were buried in a landfill outside of Alamogordo, New Mexico.
Eesh. And what year was that they discovered them again?
So they were buried in 83,
Yep.
and the excavation began in April of 2014.
Yep. So 30 years later.
Do you guys know what a spanner is?
It's a kind of wrench.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can use that on the fuse box.
It's also a witty British insult.
Neat. So apparently you can use a spanner as a fuse in a fuse box.
I mean, it's made out of metal, and you use metal to cause a reaction, so.
I mean, I guess you have a point.
Eee.
Ocean Man would be Seaman's bigger brother, I think.
Ocean
Absolutely.
Man, take it by the hand.
A painting of a dramatic landscape. That's what this thing on the right side here is. It's a painting of a dramatic landscape.
That is a painting of Barry expecting semen and not getting
And we're playing this instead.
Yeah,
I'm not quite sure
it's
what this is
Barry's reaction.
I'm not quite sure what this is a painting of. It's abstract, dark, and a little frightening.
Oh, he's seen the Spice World.
Oh my gosh. Who would have thought that that was going to be the highlight of this stream? Was the Spice World video. Like, what the heck?
I just want to remind our viewers that I signed on for Seaman.
I love how you said that though. Like, I signed on for Seaman.
Yeah, see? Like Lulu said. I wanted Seaman.
I got a key. Wait, what?
Aki.
What?
Yeah, that is people watching the stream.
It's gone
That
down.
is people watching today's stream. It's just question mark, question mark, question mark.
Yeah. That's been this whole stream. There's nothing of interest.
Again.
A sideboard, there's some strange written notes and photocopies of disturbing imagery. Huh.
Ah, they find the Spice World. It's great.
Oh my gosh.
This game is telling, not showing. I think
Mm.
they need to add some clips from Spice World.
No.
A close-up of baby Spice's, like,
Oh.
just
Oh.
grimacing face.
Wait, I think I know. Wait, let me through, please. I prefer B-Man. ¿Dónde está aquí? The coin fits perfectly and I heard a click. Where did it go? Ah, here.
That's the sound of Anya's brain working.
Yeah, I figured it out. What's this? It's a candle. It's a police helmet. Why do I need any of these? Is
Wait,
that
no, I'm revising the lore. Ocean Man is actually Seaman after he lost a lawsuit with his alphabet-based rock.
What?
He lost a battle with the Theosaurus man.
What?
Seaman lost to Seaman. Together they could have been the Seaman.
Okay, I think we need to put a new battery in Anna's brain.
I don't think I'm working. The key is now stuck. I heard something open nearby. Woo. Nice. Oh.
Hey, it's Berry's room.
Oh, wait. We can bring one of the candles here.
Yay, let's do a satanic ritual.
Yeah. Woo. Let's go.
I mean, there's probably a pentagram under that pile of clothes there.
On
that's how we get games like Spice World. We summon them from hell.
holding
Shh.
3 candles. Now holding 3 candles. I heard a lot of clanking when I put the candle in. Yeah! I'm so good at this game. Oh! On the old desk there is a large, dark, leather-bound book. Strange and disturbing images and symbols are etched into it. It seems ancient. I open the book and things get even stranger. The images within, probably woodcuts, are dark and creepy. I cannot read the text. In fact, I couldn't even guess at the language. Besides the book, there's a pile of handwritten notebooks. The author, who I assume is Eldon, writes as though
Noodles.
he was a maniac, writing down his deranged thoughts. The ancient book must be the Grand Grimoire to which he refers. He claims that it holds the secret to eternal life and limitless supernatural power, only possible through the use of human sacrifice and then trapping the souls of the deceased. I don't believe in such things, but it seems that Eldon does. I have no
Noodles.
idea where Eldon might have gone.
Noodles.
Perhaps his note and Grand Grimoire might provide some clue. Eldon's notes talk about needing 5
Noodles.
spirits shackled to spirit totems in order to provide him with his power. These spirits can only be released by reminding them of their past lives. The location of these totems can only be found using a spirit lamp that reveals the portals that lead to them. In these notes, Eldon claims to have destroyed the spirit
Noodles.
lamps he has made, and also the instructions for making them. No. But guess what? There's a spirit lamp down there, I remember. Let's get the spirit
For
lamp.
everyone confused about that, you have Alden Noodles in Phoenix Wright games.
If you're confused about that, you're not alone.
It's a pun.
Spirit lamps?
It's like the spirit camera, only doesn't take pictures and has no point at all. Quite like the flashlight in Fatal Frame 3.
Oh, I got a tiny key. Interessante.
Yeah, I've been saying that that way because of you lately.
Because I always say that. Yeah.
I'm around you too much.
Yep. Uh-oh. Whoa. Bye-bye. See you later. Whoa. The door is locked. Though there's no keyhole. What the heck is this? The doll's in the push chair. I heard a noise when I put it in. I didn't even mean to do that.
It's a push kahir. Say it right, Anya. It's a push kahir.
No push. What?
It was spelled wrong. The push was spelled wrong.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
Instead of chair, it was CAHIR rather than the normal spelling chair.
Oh my gosh.
It was a pushka hair.
A pushka hair. A pushka hair.
It was a Russian. It was a Russian chair.
Oh. Yeah. can move on. What the heck is this? Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Oh, we can go in that door that had no handle. Where was that? Oh, shoot, monster. No, it wasn't in here. This is the bathroom. Wrong room. Ruh-oh. Ruh-roh. This one. Yeah, whoa.
That monster was not particularly intimidating.
Nope.
It's like,
What'd you
oh.
expect?
Oh. Run,
I mean,
run,
I
run.
expected it to at least chase us into the next screen.
Nah. That's too
You
advanced.
think this is Aoni?
I wish we were playing.
Aoni?
I wish we were playing Aoni. Which actually, fun fact, stands for Blue Demon.
Yeah.
I liked that game back in the day. Also,
That was the one time I liked PewDiePie.
yeah. Well, I watched
because
a ton
of
of.
his reaction to it.
There's this really good. Oh shoot, this is actually bad. Where do I go? No. Oh, I guess it was fine.
Wait, it doesn't even kill you?
It doesn't even kill me.
What
Wow.
kind of weak-ass monster is this?
Oh,
I'm okay.
is this supposed to be a horror game or
I'm
not?
okay.
It just goes boo and you go back to the entrance.
Should at least make you drop some items. Jesus Christ.
Is this one of those things where if it catches you too much, you get the bad end or something?
I don't know. I just decided to play it because I thought it looked cool.
Well, you were wrong.
Does the police helmet work on this boy? No. Wrong item, I guess.
Yes, the police helmet will stop him from dancing. That'll totally work. We all know that we put a police helmet on to stop dancing. I mean, all those people would have not have died in the medieval ages from the dancing sickness if they had a police helmet.
Oh, that worked! The police helmet worked on whatever was there. I don't know what it was, though. But it worked. Where's that teddy bear? I left it somewhere, but now I don't remember where I put it. Teddy bear. Where did I put you? This is a problem if I can't find you. Do.
Anya wants your teddy boy.
Oh my gosh.
Woo.
Woo.
Like it's fun.
Tonight.
Wow, sounded a little Lion King there for a second.
Yeah, right?
Banned all of you. Oh!
Oh, Sevilla.
I'm legit guessing right now.
Oh, Sevilla.
Oh, shoot. Go away. Thank you. Here we go. Do. So much hate. We had a good run.
That's
Yeah, we
shaking
did.
My head.
Remember when we
Anya?
made our Spice Girls? Remember when we made our Spice Girls supergroup? You were
Yeah.
Killy Spice. I was Spooky Spice. Ah.
Remember when we took over India?
Yeah.
Remember when we colonized the world for spice?
Remember when we played Britney's Dance Beat and we get it on, get it on.
And still have a lack of semen.
I hate all of this.
A
Which
critical
part?
lack of semen.
Uh, too little. Too little, too late.
It's a fine line between too little semen and too much. I'll give you that.
And this is too little.
Far too little.
Needs more semen.
Far too little, too late. Doo doo. Oh, shoot. There we go.
Use just a little dribble of it. Just drip feed us some seaman, okay?
No, please. No. 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 Need this teddy bear.
Anya needs to hug it because she's scared of being
Yeah,
surrounded by
I'm
people
so.
talk about semen.
Yeah. Absolute horror.
Why is talking about teddy bears TOS? I don't understand.
That real questions are being asked right now. What am I missing?
Unless that teddy bear was stuffed with semen.
Can we please stop talking about this?
Well, maybe if you played Seaman, we wouldn't be complaining about the lack of Seaman. Though we'd probably still be making jokes about Seaman anyway.
Oh, what?
I wonder if you could get a legit seaman emote past Twitch.
Well, as long as you don't have it, like, making other Seaman. And as long as you don't call it Seaman. Just call it Sailor and it'll probably... Just call it Ocean Man, there we go.
Ocean Man. There's the answer.
Ocean Man is like Aquaman's generic store brand counter.
I don't know where I'm going.
I mean, Aquaman's not too original anyway, but he's established now.
Well, Aquaman is full of seamen.
Aquaman is full of semen.
But it is.
Show me the lie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Anya. What did Izzo say about the teddy bear? Because I can't see.
They're definitely the TOS thing here.
So,
Well,
remember the other day when we were playing Jackbox on your stream,
yesterday, yes.
and remember how Sushi's streaming career was a...
Yes.
Something tells me we should have been talking about Anya's streaming career.
You know,
well,
you have
I
a
did
point.
Put that as some stuff as well, so but nobody picked them.
Where is this? Oh, it's right here. Thank you. Yay! Now we can beat this game.
But we can't beat Seaman.
No, we can't.
Well, this has been riveting.
This is some riveting content, I know. Maybe we should have stuck with the Spice Girls. At least that was
The Spice
sort of...
Girls did have that eldritch terror in their expression.
Yeah.
I mean, we were
Oh,
horrified.
I don't know. Can we be Scottish? You tell me, Yazzer.
As I approached Eldon, he offered no resistance. His powers were gone.
You lost.
He was a sorry sight and now just looked like a feeble old man. Eldon just looked at me, a little unsteady on his feet. On his fate.
He looked unsteady on his feet.
A little unsteady on his feet. He didn't speak to me.
Too,
And I honestly had no idea what to say to him. I decided to just call the police and let them deal with him. After all, it's clear that Eldon killed those people, and so I guess I got my stuff. And my... what accent even is that anymore?
It's not Scottish.
Yeah, I just drifted far from Scottish.
As
Became
for
like
all the
Australian.
supernatural stuff, we'll probably best not to even mention it. Thanks for playing. That's it. We did
Just
it.
how my Italian
Thanks for playing.
Now you're Irish.
How long have we been streaming? It's almost 3 hours. What have we been doing for 3 hours?
You've been talking about semen.
And death.
Do you guys just
about
want to
being
watch a
fucked by a
video of
horse.
semen?
Yay!
We'll do it. Let's do it. We'll do it. Because that's what everyone wants. We all want the semen.
No, we want semen. Get it right? Not the semen. We want semen. At least get it right.
No heart, see man. There's a difference. This
Oh,
is
shoot. No.
perfectly
No.
innocent.
We're closing, actually. Bye-bye. Why is it showing this now? I don't want this in my life. Go away. No, heart, that's not what I said. It's not what I said.
I think you mean...
Anya, I'd like to actually see who's talking.
No, why would you need that?
Well, I can tell what Izuru's saying, but nobody else. I know what Izuru's like. I know Izuru quite well.
And the name is Salmon Nation.